Yo, 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 what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Nate the Great coming at you with another live. You already know if you're new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. To all the returning friends and family, you already know it's peace and blessings. Give y'all a little bit of time to tune in case these notifications ain't go out. Let me give a welcome to the Eulogy family, to the newest member. Nene, what's going on, baby? Hold on, I gotta give you the triple play, baby. Definitely appreciate you and welcome to the Eulogy family, Nene. Um, Shout outs to all the members. I still got something for y'all. I think since I'm off early tomorrow, or I'll be off early in the morning, I'll be able to try to do something that I was trying to do the other day. Um, Still want to try to give y'all a few things. Appreciate everybody that tuned in yesterday for the live conversation. Definitely one that was needed. If you missed it, you can catch the replay. Appreciate everybody that tuned in for the music portion last night. I was supposed to do an open panel last night, but got caught up, had family pop up after the music, so yeah, can't concentrate or do much when everybody's in your ear and stuff like that. So, but nonetheless, I will be trying to do that open panel early this evening, so I'll definitely be down for that one. Liz, what's going on, baby? First things first, though. Thank God it's Friday, and hopefully everybody's having a blessed and productive Friday. Hopefully all of y'all ready and prepared for your weekends, no matter what you may be doing. And while you're doing what you're doing, just make sure you keeping yourself safe is all. And just be blessed for another one. Just had to chime in this morning. Shay, what's going on, baby? I do want to speak about something that, not gonna lie to you, I've spoken about it before, but I really need to reiterate that again. And this is for some of y'all younger folks right now, because we all know, those quick quick come up schemes, like when it's coming to car accidents and stuff like that. We all know that. You know, my thing is, at the end of the day, it's still insurance fraud and it's still fraud, period. And think you getting away scot free, you're really not. At some point, you're gonna meet one out of two options. You either gonna get found out and arrested for it, or you're gonna actually get hurt in the midst of trying to do something. Um, I don't feel that that's the type of risk you should be taking, especially for a come up, even if it's just for something in your pockets to hold you down. You're not necessarily supposed to crash all the way out like a crash dummy because you fiend to get to some sort of dollars. You could take that same energy and apply yourself the best way possible. Even if you think there's no opportunities, you have a way to make something happen if you create it. And a lot of times we see what it is. Some of these youth be caught up with some of the wrong adults that's supposed to be adults. Like I said, there's no way you can tell me you feel comfortable, having these kids be in the midst of stupidness. And pardon the wind in the background. I don't know why I'm getting the wind tunnel. Oh, they don't like me today. They don't like me today. P. Moses, what's going on? That's the crazy part about it. They don't like me today. It's hot, but it's still windy. They don't like me. Hey, wait, let me get about this wind tunnel. Don't laugh at me, y'all. Don't laugh at me. I'm sorry, God. I won't do it again. I won't do it again. I won't do it again. No, but again, y'all don't need to take those necessary steps just to get some money. That right there could be your life. You trying to, You trying to pull off a Ponzi scheme, prime example, and you really do end up getting seriously hurt or end up losing your life behind that wheel or in the passenger seat. Like, I gotta come to a better conclusion than that. I've seen some videos where it's like, yo, you really bugged out. You hot you hot wiring cars and then you crashing them suckers out. At the end of the day, that's dangerous right there. What's wrong with y'all? Why would y'all even put yourselves in that when you got so much precious life to give? Hood, what's going on, my guy? And I'm sorry I had to bring this out today because again, I'm seeing videos with these youngins that are really like you taking a dangerous risk. Like it, what is important in life? That's one thing y'all should wake up every day and ask. What's the most important thing in my life? You know, is it my health or is it me trying to get a little bit of wealth? And again, some of y'all doing these little come ups, but then again, what is it going to? Are you paying bills? Are you trying to establish something as far as build something up to where it could be beneficial for everybody, including you? Or like, what are we doing? Because if you're just doing it just to solely have money in your pocket, you need to take that same energy and put it in these applications. Nene, what's going on, baby? And welcome to the eulogy family, baby. I know you missed it, but I gotta give you another one, baby. I'm gonna give you another one, baby. And I'm gonna give you another one, baby. Yeah, you missed it. I already kind of gave you a triple play, but I'm gonna give you a double play this time. Definitely appreciate you and welcome to the eulogy family, baby. Oh, but I'm saying like that's what some of y'all should really be asking yourselves. What am I really getting up for? Besides being blessed to get up, what am I doing? What am I about to put into my day? The better question should be, what am I going to do to make sure I stay alive for the day? Even if you ain't on that type of time. Because you still got to survive. Think about it. You're not going to allow your health to get crazy to where you just end up dying on people. You're not going to allow yourself to wake up and say, you know what? I'm going to go seriously hurt myself today so I can lay up in the hospital. You're not going to want to do that. Again, y'all got to stop with those schemes, man. Those insurance schemes at some point do catch up, man. We got too much fraud going on. Too much of it. If you really feel you don't have nothing to live for, that's sad. I'm sorry, it is sad. You do have something to live for. You do have something to bring to the world. You just got to be able to think of what you need, and then you bring it. You know, and that's why I'm saying you focusing on education as far as focusing on what you need to know, not just for life, not just so you could be a regular 9 to 5, but just things in life you gonna need. You got some people that wake up in the morning, sorry, I had to steal a meat line. Some people really wake up in the morning feeling evil and for no reason. When you should really be thankful that you able to see people that you really love and care about. Oh, another thing I was going to say for the adults, or even, no, let me just say this in general. General service announcement to those behind the wheel, especially those that don't know how to get up off their phone. When you know it's not important, keep your eyes on the road. If you at a stop sign or if you somewhere on the side rest or whatever, then you get on your device and do whatever. Dude almost caused an accident yesterday after I finished the live because on his phone, not paying attention. Nothing, ran past the red light, almost swerved into a bus that was still like not that far in front of him. Y'all gotta start paying attention. Stop being on these devices, man. This was the same stuff that was killing people back in the day. The only difference was, see, back in the day when people was dying from being on their phones, it's mostly because they was really on their phones. Dawn, what's going on, baby? Some of y'all be dead texting, watching videos, doing whatever. Sometimes y'all be on a phone call still. Like, put the phone down. Most of these phones is starting to get, well, most of these phones and most of these vehicles are starting to get the same package deal, basically. Like, shoot, all right, hold this. Let me talk to you. It's starting to get new settings to where you can leave the phone down and still have your conversation. Sitting over here with your face dead palmed into the phone, like, come on, man. That could have been this is what we still getting traffic pileups and stuff like that. Cause some of y'all really don't be paying attention on these roads when you're on them devices. Serious, what's going on, baby? I already know if y'all just tuned in at the like button. Not just because of the devices. Some of y'all really still doing the same thing I just spoke about a while back. Some of y'all know y'all taking serious, strong medications that you're not supposed to be behind any type of heavy vehicles, nor anything. And you're still putting yourselves in danger by doing so. And if you know you're having complications to a point where you need to take your meds, then you need to have a backup driver, a designated driver, somebody that's going to make sure just in case if you whatever, I got you. You get tired, I got you. You feeling dizzy, pull over, I got you. Like have a real strong buddy system even when you're on the roads because anything can happen in the blink of an eye. Sometimes things happen to people and most of the time they by themselves. If they not, they with one or two other people. And yeah, we know there's other ways of, you know, vehicular homicides and stuff happening besides just the devices and the medication, but still, these is two of the main options in my opinion. You know, you taking certain heart medications, brain medications, whatever. I don't think you should be behind the wheel, especially if you just took it at a certain time. Give yourself some time to relax and recuperate. And if you still got things you need to do, then you need to have somebody by your side to make sure you good. That's just like I know there's certain medications they take that you'll get the ill side effects, you know, depending on the dose and everything. I grant that. But again, if you know it's going to be to a point where you can't even see straight, you in and out of consciousness, or you know you losing feeling within a certain part of your body or whatever. Nah. That's when you need to sit back. That means the meds is finally kicking in. And I'm sorry, but you know this is one prime example of why we get a lot of car pileups, accidents, deaths, serious injuries, the way some people will never be back to their normal selves. Got to start being more eerie and cautious on that road, especially behind the wheel. You have to. You know, it's bad enough we already have situations where we having incidents and car pileups and death because people are doing what I just spoke about earlier. Stealing hot wiring cars and you think you about to get away and now you either being chased or you have some sort of enemies and ops you running from, and now you not paying attention, you speeding off wild crazy. You're not thinking about the loss of life that could happen. Like I spoke about a while ago, the, the three people that got injured, one dead because they got sideswiped by a car coming from the opposite direction. Like, come on, cruising, what's going on, baby? Like, please start being more area. I don't care where you at. I don't care if you in New York. I wouldn't care wherever around the world driving. Start thinking about your life when you behind that wheel. And who knows how many stories, that could probably be told if some of those people actually survived those incidents. The boss, what's going on? You know, again, that should be the one thing you worry about. Damn, let me make sure I don't flip this vehicle over. Let me make sure my health is good enough to even be behind the wheel. And you have some people that are just that stubborn. But I would have to say this, a general service announcement again to those who think they can still operate behind a vehicle if they know something wrong with them. 9 out of 10, you're going to cause the accident. And that's just like prime example. You could be sick. It could be something wrong with your heart. And in the midst of you either not taking your meds or you probably out your meds and you think you got to go do something, what happens if you end up having a heart attack in the middle of you driving? What happens if you end up having a stroke? Panic attack, anxiety attack. You have to be mindful. If you know your health ain't all at the par, have somebody with you. Have more than one person with you. Cherry, what's going on, baby? D Truth, what's going on, my guy? And again, happy Friday to everybody that pulled in. Um, I'm saying we have to see that for what it is. You know you ain't really ready to be behind no wheels, or even if you know for a fact, I don't care if you are an experienced driver. If you know it's something wrong with you all in all, don't get behind the wheel. Sometimes you need to trust your gut instinct. Not much, Cherry. Trying to make sense of the weather from what I was seeing. I think we got the next 3 days of rain, but today is a mix up. It's hot, but it's windy. I'm trying to make sense of it. But we got to understand that this is not something that you should really be playing games with. Your life, especially behind heavy machinery, it is completely dangerous. It's it's insane. I'm gonna just say it. I'm sorry, it's insane. I don't care what aspect you think of it from. It's insane to put yourself at risk because you're being too stubborn. You're not trusting your gut instinct. If I know I feel dizzy as hell and I'm supposed to be driving somewhere, especially if it might be a long trip, I gotta be at 100 on that road. Especially if I gotta hit the highway. I gotta be at 100 because the simplest mistake, I can either flip the car over and kill myself, kill the people with me, or seriously hurt ourselves. Who want to go through all of that? Why do you want to be getting pulled out from no car with the jaws of life? I done watched that as a kid coming up. I done seen serious accidents that happen on certain corners. You be like, wow, like you really had to go use that jaws of life to open up the car. Even when I was going down south visiting family and stuff like that. You know how many car pileups I done seen? Like, come on, man. Why still play games with your life at this time in life? Most of us should have learned by now between the stories and the things that was been presented to us, even in commercial wise. It's a dangerous game when you behind wheels, even on a bike. I would say to all the bikers too that I know, and people that I know for a fact was thinking, yo, keep yourself safe on the road. Doesn't matter if you ride a bike, don't matter if you in the car, don't matter if you got a tank. Please be mindful on that road. The simplest mistake will cost you your life. And in a blink of an eye, you could be gone. Now you got family mourning, you got people distraught, and some people are already going to get distraught because they not expecting to hear news like that. And for my biker people, like I mess with y'all, mess with y'all daily, but yo, y'all got to be mindful on the roads too, because you're gonna have people that ain't playing, they ain't seeing certain things, they sideswipe. They sideswipe you one good time, you lose control. What you gonna be able to do then? If you're not able to brace yourself for some sort of impact, you could possibly be gone, decapitated. I remember down south, one of my friend's cousins, they speeding on the road, playing around on the road actually with them bikes. Somebody that came out of nowhere, sideswiped them, lost control, decapitated. That's a scary feeling. To know I gotta either find your head to put it back on a body for you for a funeral. That's crazy. No, no, I know that D truth, but I'm saying in general, even if you ain't the best driver, you should be the safest driver as far as making sure if I got health issues, complications, and I know I could possibly be a danger on this road to multiple people, let me keep myself in wraps. Or let me get somebody to travel with me and do something. Usually that's what you're supposed to have, a traveling buddy just in case of anything. I know people who have serious health issues. Guess what? They not the best drivers. Don't mean they ain't the safest drivers. If I feel this day I can't really do this much, yo, listen, you want to take this trip with me? I gotta go take care of some business. I bet. Be safe on the roads. I ain't gonna hold you. Again, don't play games with your life on that. Like I said, we already got situations where we got the wrong people doing the wrong things, and instead of just either giving themselves up or at least trying to make sure nobody's in harm's way, they done cause incidents because of these big vehicles or because of these small vehicles. Think it is time to not see more people get injured or killed. It's bad enough we got irresponsible drivers who want to be drunk behind the road and won't sit themselves down. Bad enough we got criminals that's trying to evade law or whatever, and they cause the pileups or they cause the incidents. We got we got to think about that. There's too many different possible options on why we always get car accidents or deaths, and it really is time to be more safe on these roads. A lot of times, some people could be getting away from escaping some sort of either random attack or whatever, and try to get away. But again, it goes to show you got to be safe and aware on this road. Period. Tanya, what's going on, baby? It is crucial. Love your life and love yourself, and that's the best way to do it. In all aspects and cylinders of life, you gotta make sure that you vigilant, you aware, and that you strong enough to deal with whatever you gotta deal with. We shouldn't keep hearing, stories like this. But sad part is we still hear stories like this. And I think of it from an aspect because now what if you got babies in the car? Those be the worst type of stories when you hear people done got sideswiped or they done got rammed into, killed, got kids in the car, so on and so forth. That's another one that's damaging. Because again, babies is losing lives because of carelessness or just because of either and out of freak accidents. I don't know. I still feel, it still should be safety on all cylinders. Mookie, what's going on? Yeah, they teach drivers safety and everything else. I understand that. But even if you know how to navigate and be on the road, like I said, you don't got to be the best driver nor the worst driver. But if you know how to move and travel on the road, period, all right, you good. The most you still should have to worry about is your health. You don't want to be taking certain medications. You might lose your vision, and now you can't see. Like, I can't really, or you might have slight blindness, or because you don't know. Certain medications people take, they have certain side effects that you ain't expecting. Prime example: if you know you got to go to the eye doctor, you know they're gonna mess with your eyes, so you gonna be vision blurred. You're supposed to have somebody with you. Don't try to either get behind the wheel or don't take your risk in, messing up your eyes even further when could have had somebody with you. That's it. We got to start being more safer in life. Period. I've seen a couple of situations too, and I see why some people are either losing jobs or why certain people getting hurt on the job too. Caught a video that caught my eye this morning. Dude messing around on the forklift. Now my thing is, it's cool that you know how to, maneuver and do everything else. But when you sitting there using the forklift like you in a lowrider video, that's a problem. Because now, what if that blade would snap? That blade would have snapped. Then what? You ain't properly strapped in. Now what? You done possibly injured or almost killed yourself under steel because you want to show that this is how you know how to do things. Miss T, what's going on, baby? Some of y'all be playing dangerous games. No, it's one thing if you doing something for a show, car show, something like that. All right, that's cool. You in a safe parameter the way you can do those things. But when you near workplaces or when you in areas where you know you could possibly hurt yourself and others, you bugged out. And again, some of y'all really be going crazy just for a viral moment. Everything has to be recorded. No, why don't you record some of the moments that actually mean something? If you gonna record stuff for you being yourself, you being silly, all right, that's cool. But then there's certain things you shouldn't be playing around with. Not behind no forklift. Look how many people wasn't playing around and had issues with a forklift. I done caught some videos of where, you think you're gonna see the typical, they loading up the shelves or they unstocking the shelves with them forklifts and everything look like it's gonna be good. And then a whole shelf or a whole big shelf come down, collapse. Certain though the forklift might tilt over before time, having too much on it. It's situations like that you already gotta be aware of. You trying not to get hurt on the job, but you could possibly get hurt on the job. But then you playing around like, man, listen, you bugged out. You bugged out on all parameters with that. I'm sorry because again, that that forklift turns upside down. You ain't fully strapped in. You could have possibly hurt your back. You could have snapped your neck. You could have broke your spine. You could have did a little bit of everything. Because again, you are behind heavy machining, and you over here using it like it's supposed to be a sports car, some sort of trickster car. That's what you want to call it. Nah, you bugged out. Again, trying to do anything for a viral moment. You have to be a little more safer and more wiser. Again, it's about that opportunity. And again, what does that present as far as a message? You presenting the message that once you learn how to do certain things on these type of machines, this is how you can do it. Now again, I'm for the people that like to do the tricks and stuff. I am for that. But if you're in a safe environment, yeah, I'm for it. Like speed racing, stuff like that. You in a controlled area, I could deal with that. But on the actual roads itself or the streets itself, y'all bugged out. You got some people, especially on these motorcycles, right? If they feel they ain't trying to wait in traffic like most people would, they riding the sidewalks, they speeding on the sidewalks, they not realizing that they can still possibly harm themselves and people in the midst. I think I watched the video that happened a while back when guy actually stopped the dude on I don't know if that was an electric scooter or one of them those dirt bikes. Either which way, yeah, homie fell off the bike, but luckily he didn't get too harmed. But it was just like it was almost like a citizen's arrest, basically. Like, nah, you ain't doing this. You just harmed somebody already on the sidewalk. Nah, you gonna sit right here. Again, be mindful of your vehicle. That doesn't mean ride on the sidewalks and you don't pay attention. It be your luck. Even if you don't hurt somebody, you can end up hurting or killing yourself. You ain't paying attention. You thinking you riding, you trying to be down with the game. You turn around again and done lost your life. Done got decapitated. Or done got knocked off your bike and seriously hurt, broken bones. You gonna be sitting up for a while, can't do nothing. Who wanna take that risk? Again, who wanna be laid up in the hospital with broken bones? I'm quite sure nobody wanna be laid up in a body cast neither. I'm just being real. You got to wake up every morning and really think what's more important, my safety and my health, or just me having the thrill for the day. And I would advise y'all to just stay safe on them bikes, especially. I don't care if you do got protection as far as a helmet. That's not always going to guarantee you won't split your dome piece. No doubt, Cherry, I hear you. But between that and again, the people that take medications that's going to give them side effects, please be safe on these roads, man. Like, think about the people around you. Don't be selfish and take that moment and think that I'm doing this, I should be okay. Because at some point you might not be okay. You might think you got control on something and you don't. Seeing some people on these bikes, they want to do their wheelies and stuff like that and want to do all these tricks in the middle of the streets until somebody gets sideswiped and then what? And now while the people are upset because that person just got hurt and sideswiped off a bike, not realizing that person could have put everybody in danger. Just by them wanting to do their tricks and wanting to just get some sort of attention. I think we living in a world now where almost everything got to be a recorded and viral moment, and that's where the issue lies at. And it's about to start getting worse again on these roads, only because again you got people who still don't want to get off their devices while they behind the wheel. If it's not an important phone call, if it's not an emergency call, you need to be off your phone. Period. I'm sorry because again we don't want to keep seeing and hearing these type of situations occur. People not paying attention and this is what's happening. No, I mean, who want to lose their life behind the wheel because they couldn't get it together? Ask what's more important, that device or your life. You want to see more people, stay alive. That's something that should everybody something that everybody should really like pay attention to. It's really needed. Got people that already have certain fears, and then you are triggering their fears even more because you're being reckless and ruthless on the streets as far as just doing what you're doing behind heavy machinery. You know? Truck drivers too. Some of y'all gotta be airy on these roads. Some of y'all good and great drivers, and some of y'all okay drivers. Some of y'all not the best drivers, but yet and still y'all safe. Most of y'all still keep yourselves airy because you might have to make little rest stops, so on and so forth. It's to a point now where you got people even trying to take trucks, especially if they think they could get something from it. You know, and that's why I'm saying be safe and be vigilant on the road at all times, even when you taking your rest. If you don't know what could happen. But again, I'm gonna tell some of y'all youngins to stop with those insurance schemes, especially when it's dealing with cars, because you ain't guaranteed to always get that come up you think you're gonna get. You know, it does come with consequences. All in all, though, I think tonight I'm gonna do this open panel early again, and I am going to discuss something I started discussing the other night. Um, I think it's needed, so I'll set a time reminder for that. And I know it's Friday night. Despite I gotta work tonight, I got a few people that I really need to support. So you know what? Just thought about something too. Shouts to Mary B. Shouts to Marlene, and shouts to a few other y'all ladies up here. Shay, you too, baby. I know you somewhere in the shadows hugging. Most of y'all inspired me. Oh yeah, serious. You part of this too. Don't worry, you in here, baby. A lot of y'all recently been inspiring me and having me think about something I'm trying to put into motion. So you know, again, good inspiration on all ends. Shout out to D Truth. You ain't slick neither, plantation baby. And shout out to Riders for Life too. Some of y'all I'm gonna have to hit on the Discord definitely. Shout out to the world. I gotta hit y'all on the Discord about something. Like I said, I'm trying to put something together. I know all of us could really like build off of. I believe so. That part will be coming at some point. But this morning was mostly just a light chop up because again, I'm seeing too many videos of people playing games behind the wheel. It's not funny no more. And I would ask y'all that question: Would you seriously want to be paraplegic just by trying to play games and tricks? Nah. You want to risk your life and have your family messed up? And then on that same token, what if you don't have nothing beneficial to leave your family in case something does happen? That's why I said your life should be more important than anything. Link is dropped in case anybody want to chime in on it for the morning. But you know, again, what you think is more important? You know, your physical health or just trying to be, spiteful on these roads. Can't play games no more, man. Oh yeah, give me 1 second. I knew what I was doing. Cause I smell feces coming in, so we ain't playing games with y'all today neither. This ain't the time to be playing. Because it's gonna be a situation where you end up losing a family member because of reckless driving or because of reckless behavior. So comes to talks like this, I just know how I'm gonna handle this from now on. And then again, I'm gonna let y'all have fun. I gotta be fair. I gotta be fair. But I'm not with that BS today. So again, you gotta think because you playing around behind a heavy vehicle and now you crash into another vehicle. You don't know who's in the car. You don't know if it's an elder in the car. You don't know if it's kids in the car. It could be a family full of people. What happens if you end up losing control and end up killing the whole family because of that? You got to live with that. And if you got some sort of conscience or some sort of heart, you're going to feel that. And you're going to have to accept the consequences. Again, you know you ain't supposed to be drinking, taking no serious medications, or just not supposed to be reckless at all. Then why people losing their lives or seriously getting injured because of your mishaps? But some of y'all doing things again because you're trying to be cool. You're trying to show the people that you down. Show the people that you down by keeping yourself safe and keeping yourself alive. How about that one? Show the people that you down by keeping yourself out of the damn jail system and that you actually have something to add to the world. I'm sorry because this is a prime example of why we have this type of burning going on in the society as well too. People playing games and not thinking about the loss of life behind the wheel. You know, it's time for us to be more wiser and more smarter and more cautious about that. But nonetheless, you know, it needs to be better safety standards anyway. Yeah, you might have passed your little driver's test, so on and so forth. But let's really make sure that this is what it is before we give you anything. Or let's make sure that you're not going to be a liability behind the road in the first place. I don't know. It's crazy because the video I saw was like, and it looked like I don't know if this is a web series or I don't know if this was just a couple of videos that was recorded in succession, but it seemed like these, and they seem like young kids. That's another thing that's getting me upset. It seemed like it's the young kids wilding up doing that. The ones that I've seen, at least the videos that I've seen or come across, even as of the last couple of weeks, it seemed like it's nothing but these young boys under the age of 21. Y'all hot wiring cars, y'all stealing these cars, and then instead of y'all just chilling out and getting about it, you want to crash the whips. You know you being chased, and instead of you sitting down, you still want to crash the whip. Like, come on, man. Because you want to jump out the car at the most inopportune time. You are taking a risk with your life. Now, what if you jump out that car, and even if you thought you had the perfect rollout, you know, roll into something you ain't want to roll into. You ain't thinking about that harm and that pain that's going to happen. Mo, what's going on, baby? You already know if y'all just tuned in, hit the like button. And if y'all new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. That's what I'm saying. Like, what? This is where we getting at. Like, y'all gotta think and love life more than what you do. You know, you taking a risk at definitely killing more than just yourself. And even if you don't kill yourself, you gonna feel a type of way because you just caused harm and then killed some people that didn't even need to be killed because you was being reckless. Again, stop being reckless on the road. Stop being reckless with your life. Find something that really keeps you happy and gives you joy. And see, I see what some of the problem is, and it's almost like what Ryder spoke about, but like most of us have spoken about to the group. Some of these youngins don't have no real inspiration to look up to. They don't. I see you serious, baby. You know, but this is what I'm saying. They're not getting the right people, and they ain't seeing the right people do the right things. Or at least try to inspire them. You don't gotta be a perfect example, like I said. You ain't gonna be no perfect example. You want to live your life the way you see fit, but you should be showing some sort of standard. Like, look, you don't gotta go through all of this. And sometimes, only thing y'all really gotta do, regardless to what, just gotta, and you gotta imply some sort of characteristic before you just go into it. Like, you can't just tell somebody what to do, no. But you can give them advice. You can at least try to, yo, listen, man, I know you this, that, and third, but here, I feel this should be the option you take. But that's up to you. You still gotta, have a reason. That's what I'm saying. Like, why risk your overall health and safety because, you either want to get a viral moment, and some of them are doing that just to get a viral moment. Like, one or two of these videos look like this is something that they do on a regular, and they all young, but still, y'all taking a risk with your life. Why go through all of that? You want thrill in your life? How about the thrill of living? And that means you don't have to crash out just to have fun within your day or just to get through the day. That's all I'm saying. It's like, at some point, when do you stop the madness? When do you think, again, you got families who probably do care about you? That energy y'all got right now to be reckless on the road. I'm not just speaking to the youngins, I'm speaking to the young adults, and I'm speaking to some of the elders. Some of y'all be on this road reckless too. If you know for a fact you shouldn't be behind the road, but you want to be stubborn and still drive or get behind the wheel, you're taking a risk with somebody. Little Robbie, what's going on, my guy? It is time to be more mindful and more aware. And self awareness is definitely one of them. Again, if I know for a fact I could possibly end up losing it, it ain't even worth it. I'm not going to go that route. Again, and see, this is what I said. Some of these people are not getting the right type of, influences. They're not getting the right type of positivity in their life. And there's some people, regardless to how they live, and look here, I know a person that they ain't living too righteous, but they ain't living too careless neither. They still go by that old code. Certain things I'm not saying and doing around the youth, and they still stick like that to this day. And how would I know? Because that person watched me come out the womb, and he's still that way to this day. That old man is still that way to this day. Certain things he won't say or do when he know his kids that's his grandkids age and younger, even his great grandkids. That's respect right there on all levels. That's what we need sometimes. Yeah. Oh shoot, hold on. Wait till they leave. Wait till they leave. Stuff like that. Like, hold on, y'all. Hold the conversation down. It's a respect level. Riaz, what's going on, my guy? The best examples do come from a lot of times, again, keeping certain things under wraps. Don't have the kids involved. Especially when it comes to, situations like this. You trying to do certain scams and schemes to get some sort of come up. They shouldn't be going through that, witnessing that, no none of that, because they could be right up hurt seriously behind that. But yeah, just disturbing ones. The most disturbing ones, again, is like, again, it seemed like this is something that some of these people are doing for fun. They're not even doing it for the money or nothing. Some of them are just doing it because ain't nobody telling them nothing. Ain't nobody saying nothing to them. Some point you're gonna have to start saying things, even when they feel a type of way. Look, you're gonna have to say it. think once we start bringing that back into good graces, man, listen, we can change the minds. We could definitely change the minds if we decide to. Definitely appreciate you, Sirius, for dropping them links and stuff, baby. Well, hold on. I'm trying to make sure because I'm multitasking. Apparently, I got two bees fighting over here. I ain't trying to get stung, so let me finish doing my magic with this real quick, and then I'm up out of here. You won't be stinging me today, baby. Again, when you love yourself and you love your life, you don't gotta take that risk. It's not worth it. I don't know. Just I'm sorry. I had to pause for a minute on that because again, it threw me off. Like the way they jumped out the car, I'm not gonna lie to you. The way they jumped out the car, one of them could have split their dome right on that sidewalk. That's what got me a little bit like cringed right now because again, that's cringy videos right there. You playing games with your life because you trying to get viral moments, and that's gonna come with a price. If you don't get that lesson, God forbid, you gonna get that lesson. Don't let that part go over your head. The lesson should be I'm not gonna play around and mess around and have my family hurt or have myself hurt because of my poor judgment. And I'm definitely not gonna lose my life behind it. Again, you trigger the fears of people, especially people who are just getting on the road. Because some of these people already fear that that's going to be the first thing that happens is I might get into a car accident. I might get this. I might get this. So when you're sitting there doing stuff like that, come on now. Again, start loving yourself more. And you start loving yourself more by not letting certain influences cloud your judgment to where, again, you could lose your life. Key word for the day is life. Oh, man. I'm sorry because it kind of got me a little uptight too. Cause I'm like, damn, like you look young and it's bad enough you young. I already know you young. I can just tell by the look on your face. But then the fact that you turtle rolled out the car like this is something that you do on a daily, and then y'all laughing about it. That's not funny. Y'all crashing these cars into other cars, even if it's not people in there. But you doing that for stunts. That's not right, man. And at some point, you even mess yourself up because guess what? It's not so much as just you reckless driving. The fact that you thieving the cars in the first place, you Grand Theft Auto, you already about to get some time behind that. Plus, you being reckless and doing stuff like that, you definitely about to get caught. There ain't gonna be no you coming home easy. I don't care if that is your first time getting caught up. You ain't coming home easy in certain states. You ain't coming home that easy. You'll be sitting up for a minute. Believe that. Shoot, some of you spots are still sitting, got people sitting up in the county or sitting up wherever for weed. The smallest thing of weed, they done been in there a couple days, probably a week. Or they done been in for certain things that don't seem that serious. But yeah, you're gonna sit up for a couple days. Ask, is it worth it? For some that live in them spots that I talked about. Ask yourself that question. Is it really worth me sitting up in the hospital for the day or possibly longer than the day? Is it good for me to sit behind bars for something I ain't necessarily have to do? Or just not being safe, period? No matter what you're doing. Be safe. That should be your number one option in life. Safety on all course and all cylinders. See, some talk about they want to see something good, they want to see a brighter future, but then you, in the same token, messing up your own future because you're not taking that chance to say, I don't need to do this. I'll find something else better to do. But yeah, hopefully those type of videos come to a halt because you setting the wrong examples too for people who do come across these. But yeah, I digress though. Again, y'all gotta just find something that you find inspirational and thrilling at the same time. Because some people they could deal with inspirational. Some need a little bit of both. I need some thrills while I'm being inspired. Okay, but those thrills shouldn't cost you your life neither. I'm skeptical with people about skydiving, but hey, that is your choice. Only reason why I'm skeptical about it is because there is small instances where the parachutes don't open. And if you coming from high up and you got no way to brace yourself, if that emergency parachute don't even pop out, as well as the main one, take the risk of either being in body cast, like I said, definitely can end up killing yourself, or you'll be paralyzed for life, depending. Letitia, what's going on, you shadow baby? Yeah, I've seen some of those too, but like I said, I had a feeling at some point that was going to happen. But I've always felt this way too. If I'm supposed to be in, am I getting all? Yeah, I'm gonna leave that for another topic. But you hit something on the nail too, bro. I've been seeing some of those riding around too. And you be like, oh. But I remember the first one I remember seeing of anybody actually recording anything actually from a prison. It became a viral moment, but it also became a viral moment because we seen some people again. We seen that there's people that are in these prisons now that had, real God gifted talents. But because of their actions or because of the decisions they made or just because of being wrapped up with the wrong people, they locked up. You got people who are really not that violent at all that are locked up. And they got talents. But that was probably the first time I ever seen a video being recorded from prison. And actually that was a viral moment that was kind of on a positive note. Because he even said something himself. I think he had said something along the lines of, I would have made, and I actually was saying what he was saying in the middle of his song. I'm tripping because he was doing a little freestyle rap or whatever, but he was basically spitting his life. That was positive right there. Like, I could have been out here doing this, could have been doing this, but my actions put me behind that wall. So I can't blame nobody else but myself. Again, you got to take accountability for certain things, man. But everything else, I don't know. I don't know what to really say about those videos, but it is what it is. Like I said a while back, there's just gonna be certain corruptions and certain things that it's just gonna always remain in play because you're always gonna have those small group of people that just allow it. So, but nonetheless, like today, I was saying for real, start being more cautious with your life. But again, I hope everybody is enjoying a Friday as well too. Don't worry. I think I could be bringing up this discussion tonight. Part of it is going to be something I started with, but I feel that's something we got to get to the root of too because that's a dangerous game people are playing with their lives and everybody else's. But I'll speak about that later. But this morning was definitely one of them. You know, think before you do again. Same way you gotta think before you speak, think before you do, and also think before you act. And the sad part about what I'm saying too is because some people don't understand it. They don't understand it because they don't really grasp it. But again, you don't know what kind of heartache and what kind of domino effect you set off when you being reckless with your life. About to say the helicopter. Oh, that's a plane. I'm about to say they after me, y'all. If you hear me running, they after me. Oh no, that's a cargo drop plane. Let me get one of those cargos, man. Oh man, I need a cargo box. Don't mind me and don't pay attention to my madness. Anytime I see a plane like that, I think a fucking box is gonna come out the air or something. So, but again, nonetheless, even with stuff like that, you got people that are trained and flying planes and stuff like that. And that's different. Like I said, you doing certain things for shows, like you doing certain car tricks and stuff for a car show or whatever. All right, that's cool. But on the road around people where you could possibly hurt and kill them, nah, keep that off of that. Same thing like with planes. You got some people that do the air shows and stuff. They do that because it's controlled. It's a controlled atmosphere. But you ain't gonna just see somebody that know how to fly a plane be reckless into even going into air spaces where they know for a fact they will shoot you down. If they already shooting down drones for getting that high up there, what makes you think they won't shoot a plane down if you playing around? Again, don't get behind these vehicles thinking you know how to maneuver and play tricks. Life is not a video game. It is a game of life, but it's not a video game. You can't respawn if you crash out. You can't respawn if you get hurt or killed. Can't. Don't be laughing at my madness series. I was dead serious. Oh, you see how that worked there? See how that worked there? Fun play. But no, anytime I do see a plane like that, I think a box is going to drop down. I'm surprised I ain't see one of them out here in a minute. But what's going on with the people, man? Shout out to on this good old Friday. I know some of y'all working, some of y'all dealing with the kiddies. What's going on today? Which one of y'all cooking? I'm trying to be nosy. Definitely trying to be nosy. I smell a barbecue rib up in here. I'm gonna try to pay for one rib today. One of y'all gonna get paid for one rib. But again, for the bikers, be safe. Even if you do gotta, I'm gonna say the bikers definitely because You really can't take that chance. What if you don't get sideswiped, right, and you end up getting crushed by a heavy vehicle? Or you end up flying miles down the road? Not ready for that. Not going to be prepared for that. That's the risk you are taking. So again, try to be as safe as possible. I don't care what you driving on the road as long as you're safe. Man, and some of y'all gotta think too. The smartest thing, some people I've seen do crazy stuff, especially when the roads is too slick. This is where you do get some incidents too. The roads is too slick. If it's not too icy, it's too wet. It's too hot. And if your tires really ain't built for when the road is hotter than it need to be, tires gonna burst. I done seen some bikes, the back wheel will pop off because the damn road is too hot. Especially if the sun is literally directly in the middle of everything. Again, just be mindful and careful on the road. Yeah, we already know the freak accidents that happen. Those would usually be something along the lines of you in certain areas and the deer is in the middle of the road, a deer, a cow, or something. One of them heavy animals in the road, even the smallest animal. That's different. Those freak accidents, if they wasn't prepared for anything and they wasn't expecting it to happen, they can't really prepare for it. But I would say in the nighttime, unless you necessarily have to continue driving, or if your vision ain't that good neither in the nighttime, or find you somewhere to rest until the following morning. I remember one incident happened because God know he couldn't really see well in the nighttime. Even with his glasses, he couldn't see well in the nighttime like that. And still decided to get behind the road. Like, you gotta be mindful of that. Love your life and respect your life. So this way you can continuously live life prosperous. Oh man. Something I was supposed to bring up this morning too. Uh shoot. Give me a second, y'all. I'm digging in my brain again. I had too much going on. Something I really wanted to bring up this morning. It's too early in the day to be real. Matter of fact, I'll save that for tonight as well too. Never mind. I'll save that for tonight. But again, take pride in living and loving your life. Don't be reckless with it neither. You do have people that strongly love and care for you, and it'd be the worst thing for them to see you going or laying in the box, or you laying up in the hospital, or you not being your normal self. You know how many people would give they self right now to actually be able to walk again? You know how many people would probably want to give or get their life back because of the incidents that happened? We have to think deeper than what we thinking. No doubt, Tanya, baby. Have a good one at work, baby. Oh yeah, when you come back, I need my chicken nuggets, baby. I smell chicken in the air. Don't worry. Serious, where my sausage, egg, and cheese at? Riaz, you was supposed to have a Gatorade over here. What's going on with y'all? Y'all ain't bringing me no food today. I don't ask y'all for much. I just ask y'all to bring bare gifts. D Truth, I know you still somewhere in the plantation shadow hugging. Where my cup of Hennessy at, man? No, but just think about that. There's no way you're going to tell me that you feel comfortable causing that much catastrophe when you really don't necessarily have to. If you thinking about stuff like that, again, that's you waking up in the morning feeling evil. You feeling evil because you're not inspired for nothing in life. Then again, we do have those people out there that it was already written and precursed that we're gonna have to do. At some point, we're gonna come across these people because they don't care about themselves, so they definitely don't care about the lives of others. We got to be more aware of the signs and just make sure if we have to do what we have to do, hey, it's for a good reason. Nonetheless, though, I felt like that was a good little portion of this morning. Um, Again, for those who got events going on this weekend, I know some of y'all got plans for fights and stuff like that. Some of y'all got plans for sports events. Again, make sure you good on all cylinders with your health. You know, especially if you're going to the stadiums. You know, but nonetheless, if you was blessed to wake up and even enjoy this morning or even this afternoon for most of us, and evening for everybody further. Oh yeah, I forget. It's happy Saturday, Platty. Shout out to all the Aussie babies that's rocking with your boy on the side. Oh, hey, already it's Saturday morning. Damn it. Hopefully y'all had a blessed Friday. Again, we gotta love what's going on. Andrew, what's going on? But again, we start to understand that life is more precious than we think. I think we'll start being a little bit better. The choices will clearly be made a little bit more better. And for those who don't choose the right paths, hey, we can only do so much. But for mostly everybody else that look like they stuck in the middle, I want y'all to understand this clear as day. No matter what life is throwing you, no matter what the hell you're going through in life, you need to think not once but twice. You really don't want to be in a bed full of ice. Definitely don't want to be in that mood. Don't want your family to mourn. You don't want to feel that pain and how you'll have your family torn if you don't get it together. Love yourself. Make better decisions in life. The goal in life should be prosperity and passing on something grand to the following generations. And again, some people just need the right people to be inspired by. You don't idolize people. That's one thing I do want to say too. You don't idolize people because you're really not supposed to idolize nobody. You can have like for somebody, you can love somebody. You can inspire to be like them. You can take whatever blueprint you thought worked for them and use it and add your twist to it. But you're not supposed to idolize people. I got love and respect for everybody that's doing something positive, but I don't idolize nobody. I never did. I don't think I ever will. I don't idolize people only because I know people don't grant life They don't grant health because we all people. I can't idolize you if you ain't able to touch my spirit or touch my scalp piece, if you would say. And all of a sudden, I was no. I'm not idolizing nothing. If I'm gonna idolize something, I idolize the person that actually created all of this. I would idolize that, but then even still, I'm not supposed to. But I could give grand respect to the people. You know, instead of saying those are my idols, nah, just say they inspired me. Because then that's almost a form of you worshiping that person. Not supposed to worship nobody. Ain't that higher power. You ain't really supposed to be worshiping nobody. Yeah, you can have love and respect. That worship, like, oh, I'll do anything for you. Nah. I'll ride it. Nah. You don't gotta go that crazy. To show genuine love, respect, and that gets long ways. I think this morning's conversation is definitely a good one. Hopefully, again, for some of y'all that are playing games behind that wheel and playing games with dangerous machinery, hopefully you learn something today. Cost of medical bills, especially if you ain't got it, you're gonna be in a hurt. You're gonna be definitely hurting in the pockets. You're gonna be hurting in the spirit. You're definitely gonna be hurting in the flesh because your bones is broke. Don't do it. What is more important again, your life or a device? Because again, some of y'all are doing things just for views and clicks and just trying to become a viral moment. Don't die becoming one. That should be a thing to say. Don't die becoming a viral moment. No, take more, take more care of your life. Take more care of your mental health. You definitely try to inspire yourself to be something other than. You don't always gotta be a follower. And if you want to follow something that makes you happy, that makes you complete as a person, and that takes you to the next levels, no matter what. I definitely appreciate you for dropping them links, serious baby. Again, we gotta uplift the best possible way. When the spirit is uplifted, you'll feel better about the choices that you make in life. And you'll feel more grand because now you got more opportunities in life, despite what's being given to you. A lot of times, all y'all gotta do is get back to the law of the land, basically. Get back to the old simple ways of making bank if that's what you really caring about. Care about the money so badly, take the smallest investment and make it a bigger investment. You got the time to do it. Someone that keep talking about come up. All right, let's say if you caught a come up as far as a nice little hustle. You ain't have to scam nobody for it. Let's say that hustle got you about $300 paid for the day, or maybe 350. You would take that 350, go buy what you gonna buy in particular, especially if you know it could help you, double that money or triple that money. And I ain't talking about drugs. Don't just go straight to that. Cause some of y'all just get some money. That's the first thing you do. Thinking about drugs. I'm thinking about this. I'm thinking about that. No. On a logical standpoint, invest in something that you know is going to triple your money the right way. So you ain't got to worry about no BS. Oh snap. My man Petty Raccoon. Hold on, son. I gotta give you their music. Yeah. I got something up I got something up my sleeve though. Getting my music back one way or another. But hold on, I got you, bro. We gotta give you one of these too. Appreciate you, my brother, for the super sticker. And yeah, great live last night, bro. Like I said, my fault I was quiet to some of y'all. Don't think I was ignoring y'all. I was really not playing. I was eating pancakes and waffles that late in the evening. Yeah, I think that's what's getting me that sleepy bop. But nonetheless though, we just gotta understand that motion that in order to create an opportunity for yourself the best way, you just gotta think. What can I do possibly on the legal end that's gonna be invested? You know what? Even if I take $100 and invest in something that I know for a fact, it don't gotta be a stock or a bond. It could be something that I know, even if it's a side hustle right now, it could turn into a grand hustle basically. Even as simple as things like selling drinks. Prime example. I could have took that little whatever money, brought me whatever ingredients I need, make specific drinks, smoothies, so on and so forth, brand it off. If I'm using certain ingredients that I know ain't traditionally in certain juices and stuff like that, that's a start right there. Investing in some sort of chips, making your own brands of chips, especially if you nice with the kitchen work and stuff. There you go. Some of y'all got investments. I know people right now they sell plates, and don't get it twisted. They work in everything, but that's also they side hustle. You know, they selling dinner plates, but they making sure they giving you enough for what they charge you. That right there is an investment. If I could charge you $10 for a plate and you know you going home with enough to feed two, three people, how could you not come off with that? I'm saying it's time to think, and think outside of the parameters of just the minute I get some money, I gotta do something illegal. I gotta get something illegal to get down. Stop just thinking you gotta get quick fixes all the time. Like I said, and I've been saying it and I'm gonna keep saying it. A quick fix ain't gonna be the best fix in life. If you trying to build or trying to repair something you already had somewhat built, you can't take no shortcuts. Again, you want to strengthen up whatever. So even if you did, prime example, you did a job for somebody, even if it was off the books, prime example. You did an off the books job for a couple of days, and let's say that person decided they're gonna pay you like 500, 600. You don't need you for like 3, 4 days, but I got you for like I got you for like 600. I just need you to do this, and the third, couple hours out the day. I bet. No doubt, bro. I hear you, man. Yeah, you was up here. Like I said, great live last night, man. I had to catch myself too because I went to say something and almost dropped the phone out of my hand. That syrup is always gonna get me in trouble, but it ain't gonna get me in trouble like that. And hopefully I ain't sniped nobody neither. I did put the phone down though, but I was definitely listening. Shout outs to everybody that was in there last night as well too. Like I said, I wanted to do this type of discussion and something else last night, but yeah, I gotta really give a clear example to some people. Let me know something before you pop up, because I could not have been home. You would have been sorry. I'm all for the family coming or whatever, but man, yeah, let me know something. But take the smallest investment out of your money and invest in something wise. Prime example, some of y'all like to sell, you could have been selling merchandise even off the low low. You just grab up a whole bunch of shirts, get me the, not even get a machine. If you know people that mess around with them iron presses and stuff like that, get somebody to press up some t-shirts and stuff for you. Press up some merchandise and then you get it out there. I'm telling you, the grand scheme in life is to always keep some sort of opportunity coming. But it don't necessarily got to cost you your life. And it definitely don't need to cost you hospital bills. Wait, can I get a one in the chat if anybody want to really pay some hospital bills for something that crazy? I'm sorry, I can't see that. Even if I was behind the wheel now, I don't think I could be playing that dangerous game. If I know something ain't right now, we get from behind it. But yeah, take your small investments and make something great. You know, that's all you got to do. You got to be willing to put the best possible notion of positivity in your mind and keep it there. If one thing don't work, something else will work. You can't be scared to take risks, but you also can't be scared to live life neither. Some of your investments, first time around, might not be the best investments, but that'll give you a strong lesson. Now you know what you got to be aware of. You got a blueprint on how to set the next balance, and you keep it pushing. But again, I would tell those who always talking about quick come up, money, money, money all the time. That's what you worried about. Guess what? You can do the simplest things again by just using your own damn home ingredients. That's it. Uncle L, what's going on? You want money? How much you want to bet if you say, yo, listen, I'm selling plates, I'm selling food, I got me a little stand set up, or I got me a little area set up, I got me a truck, prime example. You could be making your money right now. And you ain't gotta worry about I gotta run down on somebody. I gotta bust a lick or bust a move to do this. I gotta wait for the fiends to come. Like you gotta think outside of just street mentality when it comes to trying to invest and flip money. And if you ain't gonna be wise with the money, then you really just going hard for it for nothing. Then at some point you're gonna have to want to invest in and do something better. Oh snap, I'm catching up with the chat. Um I missed a couple things. My bad, serious. I didn't see that. Oh, I see it. I see it. All that good old bacon, egg, and cheese love. No, but time to start investing in yourself and invest in some sort of positive way to keep yourself alive. I don't gotta get crazy for it. And again, what better way to invest in any type of opportunity in yourself than finding the thing that works for you? Prime example, you got some people that took an investment on themselves because they like to cut hair. They, got some real skilled barbers out there. It's not like it's just an easy profession. No, it's not. You know, because it costs. But if you know what you're getting into as far as that, hey, get into that. Definitely need more barbers out there. You got some people that if you know how to cut that well, shoot, you could be their personal barber. And that do come with some good perks and benefits. There is ways to take a small investment. I knew people that was doing it out here in my hood. They done got them little shops and stuff like that now because that's how they started off. They was coming to people's houses or they was, yo, all right, well, yo, listen, I'm here. A couple people I knew had spots. They had like little stands where it was like, yo, you need your hair cut, we in here. Even if they didn't have the building right away. Again, you gotta be fruitful. You gotta keep yourself invested. Keep yourself motivated. No matter what negative comes your way, even if you thought that one crushed dream was supposed to be your main ticket, it's not always your main ticket. You got multiple meal tickets. You got multiple options when it comes to food. Food for soul, and not just food for the goal. All in all, though, tonight I'm gonna definitely try to bring this discussion in the hand because I still want to get into that a little bit. And for some, I'm not gonna lie, it might get a little touchy. For some, might not want to really, you might not want to touch this topic. But if you do, hey, it is what it is. Like I said, it's just gonna be talks, and I'm always for. And again, some certain talks we're gonna have to have because eventually we're gonna figure out why some of these society woes are bringing us down worse than that. And it's not just social media; it's a little bit of everything. You really got to start being more on point. Like I said, I can unplug from this app and care less about this app except for bringing content. But I do bring, I do bring a peaceful balance when I come and rock with people. So that's what I'm gonna continue to do. But I'm saying when some of y'all really realize it, and I'm talking about get off and unplug, you'll see what I'm talking about. It ain't nothing new. It ain't far from what I'm talking about. We definitely need to start taking the better risk no matter where we at. And that better risk should mean we should have better options for our people to be better in life. Future generations, they counting on us. And not just the youngins, they counting on all of us. Again, we are supposed to bring the best. If that was the case, I feel like the world wouldn't be still here if it wasn't for that part. The generations are going to have to pass it to the next generations. Young, old, and new. Really is time to bring that back. And also come to terms, and I'm not even being, no type of religious or nothing right now. I'm just saying it from a logical standpoint. And I'm also saying it from a heartfelt standpoint. Some of y'all think that you are mistakes in life and think that you're not supposed to be here, but no, you are supposed to be here. And if you're still blessed to be here, that is a clear sign that you have time to do something in life. Your book of life is not over yet. It's only over if you choose to take the easy way out. But you still have to write everything in history. And no matter how long your history is going to be on this earth, you should be able to tell a story. Should be able to have something to bring to the people so the people will remember you. Prime example. I can say this for a prime example. I'm using Tupac. May he rest in peace. Look how long down the line since he been gone and he's still being a name that even the young people know about to a degree. You're being remembered not so much as for the negative, but you being remembered for just being a real one all around the board, regardless. You know, you brought music. People like Pop, Prince, and stuff like that. They brought music. May they rest in peace. All of them people brought music that the people still can resonate with to this day. You know, look at some of the people who helped create some of the balance that we still have to this day, as far as the law of the land and just what's going on in the land. Some people that really died trying to do what they needed to do for the people, but also keeping it real and humble with themselves. That should be a grander message than anything. You can be something like that. And not so much as being an icon, but no, you could be recognized as somebody that really did the great works, no matter what. Only thing I would ask is, again, what's more important? I gotta ask that to something that's still living in this quote unquote era of viral moments, right? And I'm talking about the ones with the reckless viral moments. What's more important? You getting clicks and views for a device, or you losing your life? Be safe, man, on all cylinders. And even if something does happen to you, God forbid, let it be for let you at least have done something grand in life. Let you at least made some sort of achievements one way or another. Nah, Cherry, don't worry. Next time you come in here and I don't see a steak sandwich, we gonna fight. Matter of fact, before you leave, Cherry, take this, baby. And this is all out of love, baby. Damn it. Nah, but definitely have a good one. I definitely, like I said, I definitely just bring this up tonight too. Again, I feel like I'm triggered to talk about it now, but it's almost about lunchtime. Um, nah, but enjoy your Friday, Cherry. Like I said, I'll definitely be back later tonight. I might do this panel early, or if not, it can come at a certain time tonight. We'll see. But again, you just gotta know what's more important and what's best for your life and the right people around you. Again, don't cause that type of trauma to the people that actually care for you. And some people never get right with that. And some people actually feel like it's their fault because they felt like they could have stopped you and they didn't. You don't take selfish risk like that. You're not supposed to. You are here for a reason, and no matter what that reason is, you have time to write a lot of different pages in your book. You can have a small book, prime example, which is a short life to me, right? But in that short life, you done did so much that some people haven't even achieved yet, that it speaks volumes and numbers, and it will go into the future generations. Look again. I'm gonna use a sports icon for this one, Michael Jordan. Like everybody want to keep with these debates, but I feel like this. I feel he's the great only because he did achieve a lot in less time than what some people are trying to catch up with now, and he still got records that will never be broken. Same thing with Wilt Chamberlain. He got records that probably will never be broken. And if it do get broken, it'll be long after we go. So that's what I'm saying. Some people have done great things in small amounts of time. A lot of people are going to do that. Why? Because again, they just have that drive and ingenuity to do so. You didn't necessarily have to do the extra time just to catch up or do something that you felt should have been done already. See what takes people 20 years to do, some people to do that in less than 10, less than 15. But it does speak volumes. I always believe that if you are chasing the right opportunities and you being humble while doing so, but also still fighting for it, you'll get a lot done in less time. But if you're chasing it for the wrong reasons, you're gonna be chasing for a minute. Because at some point you ain't gonna be thinking about the betterment of yourself or the people around you. You're just gonna be thinking about that one goal. In the case of like LeBron, you was just trying to be the, in my opinion, you was just trying to go for that that scoring title. I want to be the league's leading scorer in points. Okay, that's a good feat, but it took you 20 years to do so. It took you damn near half of that to get up to 30,000, and even to catch up to that goat you was chasing. So that's just another prime example. Some people chasing the things for the wrong reasons. That's just my view and opinion on it. Key in life is just hard work and dedication, and you'll get things done. And if you're going to initialize whatever God-given talent you was given, then make sure it's for the right reasons and make sure you keep yourself humble as possible. Because again, I'm not saying everybody goes a certain road just to get where they at. There's some people that could get where they at without having to do all that. Just be humble to yourself. Be humble to the people around you. Make sure you building prosperously and make sure you building cautiously. Don't make the wrong decisions that can mess around with your money or mess around with your overall health. That's it. Nonetheless, I hope all of y'all enjoy your Fridays. It's time for me to start figuring out the lunch. Oh, this is gonna be a long one. Yeah, yeah. Nah, serious is true. Some people don't even know it. They got, that's the thing though. There's the talents that you are aware of, and then there are hidden talents that you wasn't aware of. If you wasn't aware of that hidden talent and now you just discovered it, it could be beneficial. Again, the best investment in life is investing in yourself, finding out your true niches in life. You find your regular labor and work skills, life skills, talent skills, and then the hidden talents. If that's something that can complete everything, then hey, do that. But again, when you love yourself, invest in yourself, and believe in yourself even more, you can get a lot done. And you ain't gotta, again, necessarily risk your life just for that. Some of y'all want to get these viral moments thinking that's going to come to a paycheck. No, that's just clicks and views. Yeah, it could lead to some money, but at what cost? Do I have to literally lose my life to get those few dollars that y'all probably gonna give me, or should I just grind and hustle like I've been doing in life? That should be the question a lot of y'all ask yourselves. And again, I would say this before I dip up out of here: be safe on these roads on all angles. Some of you adults, you definitely have to start giving these youth something better to look up to, besides the negative street aspects and just the negative. ignorant influencers because they following it and they are definitely taking it to a new level. Not all, but some of them are definitely taking it to a level. So got to start coming together more better. You know, we got to stop being our own destructions in life. Let's really just give the best instructions in life. That's what we need to do. Inspiration starts with just inspiring yourself and inspiring people that you think might need. Simplest conversation or the simplest 5 minutes of brief conversation can help somebody in that need. Never know what somebody's going through. And that's another reason why some people end up stagnant or why they end up getting depressed. Again, some of y'all have to understand that there are things you can't rush. There's things that's going to be out of your control. It shouldn't cost you that much of your peace. You just have to make do with what you make do with. If you mad because you didn't get certain things in that order, okay, well, find a way for you to get it, or just leave it be. Maybe it ain't your time yet. Again, everybody is granted blessings and great fortune when the time is right. Love your life, invest in yourself, and then you'll see the generational wealth. It's bound to happen. But I definitely appreciate everybody that tuned in. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I'm gonna try to get myself in order. I might try to do some music on the backup today. We'll see. But if not, the open panel will be open early. So, it's always a blessing to come in here. And I appreciate you, Sirius, for dropping all those links today, baby. It's always a blessing to come in here and talk with the people. And, and this is what I'm going to keep doing regardless to what's going on. 'Cause again, I invested in myself. I've been invested in myself. And that's why I'm still the same person I am today. I know what I'm capable of. I know what I want and what I don't want. But that's what a lot of people have to take into consideration. You know, you can live your best life and not have to have too much stress in your life. So I'll definitely be back later on. I could do some music. Yeah. Man, it's Friday. Let me give y'all a little afternoon rush. But nonetheless, appreciate everybody. And shout outs to all the new members of the Eulogy family. Like I said, I think I might be off early in the morning, so I could have something for y'all. Let's pray with me, because we also got some days of rain coming. And the things I really want to get, just like how I was starting before. Like I said, my eye just started working. I ain't messing with you, word. But again, you know, nothing but self love, preservation, and investment. You'll be all right. Key elements. But let me get up out of here. Um, I could be back on the backup around 5 or 5:30. And I'll definitely set this open panel kind of early. Doesn't matter. I feel good today, baby. But yeah, we're gonna definitely keep having grand talks. But again, shout outs to everybody that's part of this collective, man. Getting word that was a great live last night, and shout outs to all the ladies that popped in. Shout outs to everybody that's been here and been amongst the flock. Shout out to D Truth, man. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to my sis E, man. Shout out to everybody that really been real ones riding. Shout out to everybody that's been here building and growing and continuously building and growing. Again, y'all have not shown any type of phoniness nor disloyalty, and I do appreciate that. It's rare that you catch that. But when you got people that are really standing on things they need to stand on, that's what it's supposed to be about. The numbers have to grow. Again, that's the only type of numbers I care about. The right type of people growing for the right reasons. Everything else, it ain't my fault. Oh shoot, there, word, it got you, man. He said that 78 Delta 88. Oh man. Hey, you gotta be mindful of certain things, man. If you ain't prepared for it, yeah. Yeah, we talk on the back end about that. I think I caught something that caught me the other day, and I said, "Oh, I like it, but I don't like it." But yeah, I'll definitely be back this afternoon with some music. And like I said, this open panel discussion, y'all more than welcome to bring whatever. It doesn't matter. Again, it's always a blessing to come and talk with the people and just build, and that's what we're gonna keep doing. Shout out to my shadow mafias and everybody else. Y'all already know I smell y'all in here. I taste y'all in here. And that's what it's gonna be. And I still do plan on doing something at some point. Yeah, it's called surprises. So I'm full of them, but don't worry, some more surprises coming on the way. Is that another fake cargo plane? Oh, come on, drop the box. Drop. Oh, oh, my bad. It's like, oh, that's the second plane that flew by today, looking like a cargo plane. Come on, drop a box, man. Drop a box of good fortune for some people, man. Oh man. But nah, it definitely was a good one, a blessed one, and I'll definitely see y'all later on this afternoon. Y'all was new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Shout out to the replay game. Shout out to the Shadow Mafia and the Shadow Babies. Y'all know what it is, baby? For everybody that was in attendance today, y'all already know that love is love and it be reciprocated as such. I don't know how to be fake. All I can do is give you real. That's all I'm gonna do is give you real topics and real builds. I should be back by give and take 5:30. We gonna rock out. And for those who might have just been coming in or catching the replay, again, I'll definitely be back with some music, and y'all more than welcome, man. But before we leave out, I did have to give y'all at least two of these, so bear with me. Bear with me. Definitely, again, shout out to all the members of the Eulogy family. And, we're going to definitely keep bringing this work. So, y'all stay safe. Keep that third eye open. Until the next live, we out of here. Peace and blessings.